This portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Hundreds of homeowners living in Sir Lyndon Pinley Estates could be in jeopardy of losing their homes after the Privy Council confirmed that Arawak Homes is the rightful owner of the land.
Now, that ruling was handed down on Tuesday. In 1983, Arawak Homes purchased 3,076 lots, but has only built on about 2,500 of them.
Now, the company's general counsel, Tavares Larota, explains what led to that ruling. It's a decision that stemmed from the case of Dennis and Barbara Dean, who had purchased plots of land in 1998 and 1999.
We were essentially victims of persons using law to fraudulently procure a certificate of title. We were never willing participants. Once the land would have been quieted, we took immediate steps to stop that, as well as to prevent people from selling the land. Notwithstanding our efforts, however, people continued to sell the land. We got injunctions, they continued to sell. We got judgments, they continued to sell. We put in notices in the newspaper. We have made public appeals during the course of the litigation. Notwithstanding that, you have attorneys for various reasons who advise persons that, notwithstanding all of that, they had title.
Now, Arawak Homes President Frannon Wilson urged homeowners to make arrangements with them to regularize their titles. Otherwise, they'll face legal action. He says it's not their intent for them to lose their homes, but it's a situation that can't continue. He's giving them up to a year to get the issue sorted out, which he believes is more than enough time.
A situation of someone losing their home is something we do not want. That's why the appeal, a very serious appeal, to help people come in and regularize their title. The fact of the matter is, Dennis Dean had, and this was judgment confirmed, he had two duplexes and a 14-plex, all of which now belong to Arawak Homes. We didn't want it. Any step along the way, please come in and let's deal with this matter.
In other news tonight, for decades, Bahamians have dealt with the harsh brunt of illegal migration.
And although agreements have been signed in the past with the Haitian government to address the issue, Julian Reed tonight tells us that 3 agreements signed yesterday represent a much stronger effort to stem the flow of illegal migrants.
We must fix the migration issue, but we must also secure a better future.
And the 3 agreements signed on Tuesday represent a major effort forward on those fronts. The Framework Agreement for Bilateral Cooperation focuses on security, border control, and illegal migration. It also allows for trade, commerce, and academic exchanges. The Agreement on Trade and Technical Cooperation in Agriculture and Fisheries will heighten the agriculture sectors between our 2 countries. BAMC is expected to play an integral role in that, and the Promotion and Protection of Investments Agreement is expected to result in jobs for people in Haiti and opportunities for Bahamian investors.
We have indicated a strengthening of our resolve to deal with the issue. The President has indicated for a long time that the economics of Haiti must improve, and by improving the economics of Haiti, that the fewer people will be coming to the Bahamas.
Haitian President Michel Martelly says his government is committed to dealing with this issue.
We believe that it's a subject that some have avoided and we are tackling. It's not something easy, but with some smart ideas, we both believe that we can find solutions.
A 4th agreement, a joint project cooperation agreement between Haitian and Bahamian port authorities, is expected to be signed in the future. Meantime, officials from the Bahamas, Haiti, and the Turks and Caicos Islands are working on a trilateral agreement to further stem the flow of illegal migrants from Haiti. Turks and Caicos Islands Governor Peter Beckingham.
We value the opportunity to talk to the government of Haiti about the memorandum of understanding that we are proposing. I gather that it is in a nearly final stage of completion, and we look forward to the opportunity to signing it.
Now, some of you might be saying, well, we've been here before, and that's understandable. But now there is a real reason for optimism with the situation in Haiti, and a commitment from all sides, especially on the issue of illegal migration. In addition to that, there are other opportunities for us all to advance. Julian Reed, ZNS Network News.
Well, still to come, lots of action from the Commonwealth Games. First, the 400 hurdles. Find out if Jeffrey Gibson advanced.
And then find out if the former world high jump champion Donald Thomas made the medal stand at these games. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, live.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm Andrew Knowles. It's been 6 months now since FML CEO Craig Flowers tapped into the Haitian market by expanding his gaming empire to the country. Guolo in Creole, or Jackpot, is the name of the store located in Port-au-Prince with about 25 employees. Flowers is encouraging other Bahamians to also explore investment opportunities in Haiti. He gave ZNS Business News this update on his latest venture.
Business is very profitable. In the gaming industry, the industry and the business that I'm in, the local Haitians, they are quite familiar with the games. They're playing their local games. They're the ballettes, and we went in and provide a better system, and certainly with 14, 15 million people, it's a challenge even for us at this state, but we're moving.
In other business news, a Bahamian husband and wife have secured the contract for the Soul Sundry store at Bahamar, solidifying a place for Bahamian entrepreneurship at the $3.5 billion resort. For all of guests, travel essentials including soaps and lotions, tea and coffee, Audley and Philippa Artis promise to deliver authentic Bahamian service, making each guest feel a sense of home when they step inside Sandy Shore News and Sundries. The Bahamian-owned Sundry store will join some of the best luxury brands in the world and more than 30 retail outlets at the resort, providing a shopping experience like no other in the Bahamas. And in international business news, a tainted meat scandal that originated in China is now starting to stink up McDonald's sales. The fast food chain's Japanese unit said Tuesday that it will fall short of profit and sales targets for the year after a long-time meat supplier was shut down last week by authorities for unsanitary practices. As meat from the supplier has been pulled out of circulation, McDonald's outlets in China, Hong Kong, and Japan have stopped selling items such as Big Macs and Chicken McNuggets. McDonald's Japan had previously forecast sales of $2.5 billion and net income of $59 million for the year. The company said it isn't able to provide new targets as the scandal's full impact is still unfolding. This has been your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm Andrew Knowles.